had the opportunity to use Ignition to create kind of a different application, not your typical SCADA, which was really exciting. So for me, coming in, I've been doing controls for about 5 years, and you get your typical restricted, HMIs when you do certain things. And for those that didn't see the project, we created a trainer using Ignition.
And describe it just a little bit.
Yeah, so just so you guys are aware, our customer was Guild Associates, and they had an end user, and they do a lot of work for the military, the Army, the government, and they actually previously had made a project. It was like a laundry system, and they actually contracted a while back. We ended up using Wonderware, which I'm not a big fan of. But they had actually done a trainer, and so years down the road, they had actually talked to us and were like, "Hey, we got this great idea. We need an application or some sort of project that can, be flexible and do what we needed to do." So it was awesome. Was you have Ignition, and it was just there were so many things you could do. So we had a water purification system that was done with a PLC, and they had these students that would come into their base and they'd work on it, but it's inefficient. You only have so many students on the machine. So we were able to take basically a whole PLC system, bring it into Ignition. We did tons of scripting to write basically a PLC. I mean, we had a control panel where you could operate motors, pumps. We had lights, indicators. So I mean, from the program standpoint, it was really cool and pretty powerful. And again, for an engineer, you don't typically get a project as exciting as that. And I actually really enjoyed getting something where it was exciting. We had a very visually appealing project. I think that was kind of the big thing as well. Again, with the other HMIs, whatever you have out there, you don't have that flexibility. So that was really exciting. And part of it too is, we have the challenge. We have these students. It's like, how do we create something that they're going to be able to use and get something out of that's not difficult? And Ignition fit the bill. I mean, there was just so much flexibility with it. I mean, I had a customer, our guy was coming in and was like, "Hey, can you guys do this? We need a quiz, we need to have these pop-ups," and we weren't really restricted. So that was really exciting for us. And again, this isn't a typical project, but it was something that, we're actually really honored that we were able to submit it, and achieve this award. So, we're thankful for that. And I wish my girlfriend could be here, so I could be like, "Thanks for, not breaking up with me after all the hours I spent." A lot of work, but, glad it's done. We're able to showcase it here, share it with y'all.
That's good. We should go back to see.
I know, I wish she was here.
I know she's very awesome. That's good.